second grade. How are you guys today? We're entering our last set of 3 weeks, our last set of school. So won't be too much longer and you'll be free from the schoolwork. Today in your lesson 150, we're talking about dividing by 5. Now remember, division is just the opposite of multiplication, and we've been learning multiplication by 5s. And usually we do that just by counting by 5. So let's take a minute and let's count by 5. So it's really easy. It's just like counting nickels. We've been doing that a lot. So let's do that real quick, okay? So count with me. I know it seems funny to do it all by yourself, but count with me. We're going to count by 5s, okay? Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, okay? So that's our counting by 5s, and we've noticed in counting by 5s that it always ends in a 0 or in a 5. Well, today we're going to take a look at dividing by 5. Remember, dividing by 5 is just the opposite of multiplying by 5. First, make sure you have your page in front of you. Pause me if you need to go get your page. We're on page 306, the back of lesson 150. So pause me if you need to go get that, because we're going to do numbers 1 and 2 together, okay? So number 1, the directions says, write 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts using these numbers, and it gives you the numbers 2 and 5 and 10. And so we've got those numbers, and so we're going to make 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts using those numbers. So the first one, we're going to do just straight in order, right? If we're making a multiplication problem using 2 and 5 and 10, we can go just straight across, right? Because 2 times 5, 5 2 times equals 10. So we're going to write 2 in the first box, 5 in the second box, and 10 is our answer. Now for the next one, we need another multiplication fact using 2 and 5 and 10. And remember what we learned about multiplication? Multiplication is like addition. You can flip the 2 factors and still end up with the same number. So we're going to flip those. So we have 5 times 2 equals 10. Now we need a division. And remember, division is just the opposite of multiplication. So like when we do our domino boxes with addition, and we make an addition problem, and then 2 subtraction just by going backwards, we can do the same thing here. So we're going to start with our 10, and we're going to write this first one backwards. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. If you have 10 and you want to give 5 to every person, you're going to be able to give to 2 people. Okay, so now we're going to do the next division problem, and we're going to do the second one backwards. So if we have 10 marbles and we want to give 2 to every person, then we're going to be able to give to 5 people. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Division is just the opposite of multiplication. Now we're going to number 2 on your page. And on number 2, it has a row of multiplication and then a row of division. Now these division are just going to be the opposite of this multiplication. So let's take the first one. 9 times 5. 5 9 times. Let's see where that takes us in our counting by 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we have count by 5s 9 times, we get 45. So we're going to write 45 in our blank. Now, straight across from it is a division problem. This division problem is just the opposite of this multiplication problem. If we have 45 and we're counting by 5s, how many times would we be able to count by 5s? Look, it's just the opposite. And our answer is, say it with me, 9. times 5. 5, 6 times. We're going to count by 5 6 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was our answer? Okay, 30. Make sure you write it down here. 30. If I count by 5 6 times, I get 30. Look straight across. Here's the division problem, and it's just the opposite of the multiplication problem. 30 divided by 5 equals what? If we just do this multiplication problem backwards, 30 divided by 5 equals, yeah, very good, 6. Okay, next one, 5 times 5. Okay, let's count by 5s 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did we land on? 25. So the answer is 5 times 5 equals 25. Now, if you come over here to this division problem, it's just the opposite. 25 divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 equals 5. Very good. How many times would you count by 5 to get to 25? And the answer is 5. Okay, last one. We've got 8 times 5 equals what? Okay, let's count by 5s 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What number did we land on? Yes, 40. 8 times 5 equals 40. Now we're going to come over here to our division problem. We have 40 divided by 5 equals what? How many times do we count by 5 to get 40? Do our multiplication backwards. 40 divided by 5 equals, the answer is 8. Good job.